here's something your bank will never tell you. On a standard 30-year mortgage, you could pay nearly double what your home is actually worth. The math is hidden in plain sight, and in the next 9 minutes I'll show you exactly how it works and how to fight back. Chapter 1. What is amortization? Every mortgage payment you make is split two ways. Some goes toward the actual loan balance called the principal, and the rest goes straight to the bank as interest. Now here's what most people don't realize. In the early years of your mortgage, the overwhelming majority of your payment goes to interest, not to actually paying off your home. Let me show you with a real example. Imagine you've borrowed $400,000 at a 7% interest rate on a 30-year mortgage. Your monthly payment comes to about $2,660. On your very first payment, $2,333 of that goes to interest. Just $327 touches your actual loan balance. Think about that. You're handing the bank $2,660 every month, and only $327 of it reduces what you owe. This is called an amortization schedule. Banks calculate it so that every payment covers the interest you owe for that month first. Only what's left, sometimes embarrassingly little, chips away at the principal. By the end of 30 years, you'll have made 360 payments totaling $957,000, but you only borrowed $400,000. The difference, over $500,000, is pure interest. This isn't a mistake. This isn't illegal. It's the standard mathematical structure of how mortgages have worked for over a century. Understanding it is the first step to using it to your advantage. Chapter 2. The front-loading secret. If you were to plot your loan balance on a graph over time, it wouldn't be a straight line going down. It curves, and in the first 10 years, it barely moves. Here's why. In the early months of your loan, almost your entire payment is interest. This is because interest is calculated on your remaining balance, and that balance is still enormous in the early years. After one full year of payments on our $400,000 example, your loan balance has only dropped to about $396,000. You've paid nearly $32,000, and your balance barely moved. After 5 years, you've paid $159,000, and your balance is about $376,000. That's $24,000 of actual payoff. After 10 years, you've paid $319,000, and you still owe $351,000. Think about that. This front-loading isn't a conspiracy. It's just math, and once you understand it, you realize something powerful. The earlier you are in your mortgage, the more impact every extra dollar has. Because here's the flip side of that same math. Every dollar of extra principal you pay today eliminates all the future interest that would have compounded on top of it. On a 7% mortgage, every $100 you pay extra today could save you $200 or more over the life of the loan. Chapter 3. The refinancing decision. Refinancing means replacing your existing mortgage with a brand new one, typically at a lower interest rate. But the decision isn't as simple as lower rate equals refinance. The key number you need to calculate is the break-even point. When you refinance, you'll pay closing costs. These typically run between 2 and 5% of the loan amount. On a $400,000 loan, that could be $8,000 to $20,000 out of pocket. Then you need to calculate how much you'll save each month with the new lower rate. Divide your closing costs by your monthly savings. That gives you the number of months you need to stay in the home before the refinance pays off. For example, if refinancing costs you $10,000 and saves you $250 a month, your break-even point is 40 months, about 3.5 years. If you plan to stay longer than that, refinancing makes financial sense. There's another trap to watch out for: resetting the clock. If you're 10 years into a 30-year mortgage and you refinance into a new 30-year loan, you've just added a decade back onto your payoff timeline. Even at a lower rate, that can cost you more in the long run. The smarter move? Refinance into a shorter term. Or stick with 30 years, but keep making the same higher payment, putting the extra toward principal. Chapter 4. Payoff Acceleration Strategies. Here's the part most financial advisors gloss over. You don't have to just accept the amortization schedule your bank hands you. There are proven strategies to dramatically cut the amount of interest you pay without refinancing at all. Strategy 1. The extra principal payment. Every single month, if you add even a small amount to your payment and designate it as extra principal, you accelerate the payoff. On a $400,000 mortgage at 7%, paying just $200 extra per month would cut nearly 5 years off your loan and save over $80,000 in interest. Strategy 2. Bi-weekly payments. Instead of making one monthly payment, make half a payment every 2 weeks. Here's the math trick. There are 52 weeks in a year, which means 26 bi-weekly payments, or the equivalent of 13 monthly payments instead of 12. That one extra payment per year can shave 4 to 5 years off a 30-year mortgage. Strategy 3. The annual lump sum. Tax refund? Bonus at work? Put a portion directly toward your mortgage principal. Even one extra payment a year makes a significant difference over time. The key to all three strategies is making sure your lender applies the extra money to principal, not to future payments. Call your servicer to confirm. Some lenders try to apply extra payments as prepaid future installments, which doesn't reduce your principal the same way. Chapter 5. Choosing the right mortgage. The 30-year fixed mortgage is the most popular choice for good reason. Your payment is predictable. You have breathing room if income changes, and as we've seen, you can always pay more. The 15-year fixed mortgage cuts your interest in half. Literally, you'll pay a lower interest rate and pay off the loan in half the time. The trade-off is a meaningfully higher monthly payment. But if you can afford it, the wealth-building advantage is enormous. Then there's the adjustable rate mortgage, or ARM. Your initial rate is lower, but it adjusts after a fixed period, typically 5 or 7 years. ARMs can be smart if you know you'll sell or refinance before the adjustment. They become dangerous if you don't. The right choice depends on your timeline, your income stability, and your comfort with risk. But whatever you choose, the most important thing is to understand exactly what you're signing. Here's the bottom line. Mortgages are designed to be opaque. Banks profit enormously from consumers who don't understand amortization, who refinance carelessly, or who never make extra payments. But now you do understand it. The math is on your side the moment you start using it intentionally. If this video gave you a clearer picture of how mortgages really work, subscribe to this channel. We break down complex financial topics every week in plain language with real numbers. We'll see you in the next one.